Good afternoon, Honorable Chair, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm from BASIS, Bangladesh Association for Software and Information Services. This is dealing with comparatively a new sector which Japan is exploring and Bangladesh also exploring. We started this journey from once in 2005-06 with a JETRO project, and JETRO actually promoted us, the total industry, to explore Japanese market, but maybe it was too early. Then the second attempt started from 2013 when Mitsubishi Research Institute has research on the China Plus One in the ITES sector, and they found that Vietnam, Myanmar and Bangladesh, these three can be China Plus One, and later they came to an understanding that Bangladesh is the most possible area for ITES because of one of the reasons is population. So let me show you the firstly, it is our local market. You know that it is a excellent, pleasant coincidence that we have a Vision 2021, which is for a digital Bangladesh, and the fourth industrial revolution, which is going on, and which is one of the major agenda of Japan. We can contribute a lot for that fourth industrial revolution, because this interestingly, the fourth industrial revolution and digital Bangladesh, it came together at the same time, where you will see that digital government is going on, digital education is there, digital economy is there, and also we are heading towards export of 5 billion in 2021, and also we are heading towards middle income country by 2021. I just want to put some local statistics just to give you an idea that out of 160 million population, 147 million using mobile phone. This gives you a interesting idea that how many people are using mobile phone. And out of 160 million population, 93.7 million people are in internet subscriber. That is also I think that how advanced we are, especially our young generation is there. We have 59 million people who are using the mobile financial services. You know that Bcash and other online services, all mobile financial services are very much into the rural areas. So this is local market scenario, and let me skip that. We are into overseas countries also. There are more than 2,000 plus companies who are working on ITES, and out of them 1,200 is BASIS members, and we have local market is around 1.3 billion US dollar, excluding telecom sector, because telecom sector is having a big area. We have 40 plus ODC, offshore development center and joint ventures, and especially recently after 2013, few companies from Bangladesh, they have established their office in Japan. BJIT is one of them, Datasoft, then Infocrat, then Opus, Destiny, to name others. There are a few companies who have established their office in Japan, in Tokyo, and also few Japanese companies. They are also coming into Bangladesh, like Monster Lab, like Franzia, like Same Page, Venturas, and other companies are coming. But these are not mainstream companies. But we are really very excited that Japan is having at least 5 mega projects, and for these mega projects like MRT, like Matarbari energy plant, special economic zone, they are having a special economic zone. Honda has come. We hear that Yamaha, Suzuki, and others are also planning through these mega projects. Actually, mainstream Japanese companies like NEC, like Toshiba, like Sumitomo, Nippon Signals, these companies are coming and contacting our IT companies. This is a great sign, and I think that after this session of today's dialogue, I think this will open up more opportunities. We are targeting, we have already completed $1 billion export, and we are targeting $5 billion in 2021. And software export growth is like phenomenal. We have now crossed 1 billion. Why invest in Japan? Actually, before I go there, I think that this is a very common slide. We are always sharing the population pattern. We think that, we believe, and this is reality, that the population pattern of Japan and the population pattern of Bangladesh is just complementary. This is just reverse. We are having young population and Japan is having aging population. So to achieve fourth industrial revolution in a Japanese way, they need a huge young resources. And incidentally, this our area, if you go geographically, if you go historically, if you go ethnologically, you will find that this area, that means Bangladesh, southern India, and Sri Lanka, they are very strong in logic and numbers. And what we are talking about, this fourth industrial revolution, this is all about artificial intelligence, IoT, AR, augmented reality, virtual reality. These are all combination of logic and numbers. So we are very strong in logic and number, because we know that the total globe came to know that plant is having life. It came from Bangladesh, Bengali, that means Jagadish Chandra Bose. And if we go through Bose-Einstein theory and all these things, this Satyen Bose comes from Bengal, from Bikrampur. So considering that, in this era of fourth industrial revolution, we can contribute a lot to this Japanese goal of achieving fourth industrial revolution and society 5.0. So that is why actually we think that this investment from Japan, and also Bangladesh can invest and start operations in Japan. And I skipped few of these human resources and our price. Actually, my earlier presenter has told that we are price-wise competitive, we are green, we are young, having young population. And for investing Bangladesh, I think that I must mention that I find the Honorable His Excellency, the Ambassador of Bangladesh in Japan, and we are getting lot of support from embassy and embassy executives, who has created a new optimism of IT-enabled services collaboration with Japan, and we are getting a lot of support from them. And I think that this is a new area which we are heading to, and within 5-7 years time, we believe that IT and ITES will be lifeline of our economy, and we think that as much as our friendship can grow with Japan and collaboration grows, it will be a big jump for Bangladesh economy, and also Japan will be helpful with our young resources and scientific minds. Thank you very much.